Okay, so I would say Frank has impacted me. Like, he has made me much more humble and patient. Like, I really model Frank because of how like patient he was, because he didn't know me, he didn't know my sister, he didn't know any of us, and he didn't have to be nice, but he just came in open arms, and he was just very nice. And like, he still supported me as I was on the worship team, so he'll send a message like, that was so good, or you did so great, and it will make me feel good, and I would just continue.
Frank has always been there for me. He's always treated me as a person. There's always room for improvement, and he's shown me that. And especially that's also impacted my faith, because it's like I've done all these negative things in my life. Jesus never judged, just as much as Frank is never judged.
Frank, you have helped me grow in my faith so much, and I know I would not be where I am without you. You have always encouraged us to be bold with our faith. You made me realize that my story matters, even though sometimes it doesn't feel like it does. Because of your guidance and motivation to keep going, I was able to build a strong relationship with Jesus. You've showed me the importance of accepting people of all backgrounds and how big a difference loving others can make. I will always appreciate all the hard work you put into the youth group, and I am wishing you the best of luck in the future.
So a way that Frank impacted my life is the way he acted around us. He treated us as young adults. He treated us as a friend of his, as someone who we could look up to. When we had the ping pong table, he would play ping pong games with me almost every Wednesday. Frank really introduced me to God in a different way, but he showed it to me in a way that was very understanding for a teenager like me to understand.
How Frankie's impacted my life as a friend. When I was younger, I was like in 8th grade, and when I was in 8th grade, I hung out a lot with my sisters, and that included Frankie and his siblings, and all of them were noticeably older than me. But he always was super inclusive to me, and that was really good. And he took that into ministry.
When I first moved to New Jersey, he welcomed me in as a leader, and when I was preaching, he would stand in the back, and when I made a good point, he would jump up and down and he would cheer. And for me, that just instilled so much confidence. And I felt like I could actually preach and that I was good at it. This is the first time I've ever enjoyed preaching and actually looked forward to it. And I think a huge part of that is because of Pastor Frank's encouragement.
Frank has been a mentor of mine for a while. His constant investment into my life as a teen helped bring me to Christ, as well as accept my call to ministry. Through both watching him lead and times he's empowered me to do so, I've learned that ministry is a lot of work, but in the end, it's worth it to see the people you know come to Christ.
Pastor Frank has a servant's heart. One of the things that's really cool is about the way he organizes his team so that everyone feels comfortable stepping up and leading and serving together, and then celebrating big wins, which is huge. The thing I'm going to miss the most about Frank and Rachel is the way they love. Big hearts, the way they love on our teens, it's just amazing.
Frank has taught me a lot about leadership, and he has always encouraged me to lead others, and he was one of the main people that encouraged me to pursue ministry. Frank has taught me so much about following Jesus over the years, and he's been such a constant role in my life, just guiding me.
So the cool thing about Frank, I mean, he's always been a good role model, I think, for the kids. Always, even when he was younger. Just seeing him mature over the years has been a really big thing, and watching him really handle youth. He dives in and does it and gives it all of his, whatever he's got, and he does a fabulous job.
He's always being there for me. When I have a question about God or anything, they answered it and explained to me of how it goes. And then they impacted my faith because they wouldn't give up on me.
Frankie had a heart for God. He, I think, understands some of our kids better than maybe some people, and I think that's been a blessing. He has taught me to give generously. Don't worry if you don't know if it's working, and you know what? You may not have to worry about the 99. You might have to worry about the one kid, and you go the extra mile, because that's what Christ wants.
I've never known Frankie to ask anybody in the youth ministry to do something that he hasn't done himself. He has seen my giftings and encouraged them out of me. That he came to me and approached me and said, hey, I think you'd be really good leading these group of guys, and has encouraged me. He really made a huge difference.
Well, Frank and Rachel always helped me when I had a low tide, and I'm grateful for them for showing me what's it like to believe in something.
I tried to be just as good as he was, He kept me determined to go to church. He put me in a spotlight where I never imagined, so he helped me get out of my shell quite a bit. So I appreciate every single moment I've been with you. If you need help with the church, I'm always here.
It has been a blast working with the teens over these last 5 years. I am very thankful for all the lessons we learned along the way. We have learned to work through things together, and it's been a great encouragement to me to see your leadership grow. I love you, brother. You have loved well, and it has been a blast to see that play out. Is something that was a beautiful thing to see and leave behind.
Hey, great 4 years for me. Come a long, long way since then. Frank is one of the many reasons why I'm developing to the young adult I am now. Just the constant love and support, feeling that he wants to be a part of your life is just amazing. And I like to eternally thank you. And I'm like very grateful for you always being there for me and supporting me with anything that I came to you with.
I love Frank. Frank's one of my best friends, actually. He's probably like the closest friend that I have. I saw Frank when we first came to Pennington. The way he led then to the way he's leading now, he's grown so much over the last 3 years.
Pastor Frank and Rachel have helped me grow spiritually by their example. They have shared their faith and their walk with Christ with me and with Andy, and through their faith and through their struggles and their triumphs, they have allowed us to grow.
I'll always be grateful for the way that he showed me how to be an authentic minister of the gospel. Like a lot of people, I sort of struggle with comparing myself or thinking about ways that maybe I don't measure up, but Frank always had this confidence that he was known and loved by Jesus.
Pastor Frank, how are you? As you probably can read my shirt, this is Justin Tuck. I just wanted to take time out to say congratulations and good luck on the new position at Connect Church. Pennington AG Chruch is very sad to see you leave. How blessed they have been over the years to have you as the leader of their flock. And I just wanted to take time out to say we're all wishing you good luck in the newness of Connect Church, but also a little bit of sadness to see you go. You will be missed. And I personally want to just say thank you for being a huge Giant fan and a fan of mine and being supportive. God bless and good luck at Connect Church. Go Giants.